Hi! So you now reached the part of my Mahara page where I will be interviewing Mrs. Ashraf, who's a deputy head teacher at Adderley Primary School. I'm just going to go and do a quick interview with her, and I'll be focusing on motivation and what she thinks motivation is. So, hi Mrs. Ashraf, how are you?
Hello Maria, I'm good, thank you.
Okay, so a few quick questions. First of all, what motivates you to come to work on a daily basis?
I think on a daily basis it's my passion for my job, and it's the satisfaction that whatever I'm doing for 630 children in our school and providing them with the opportunity of excel and exceed in their life, and providing them with the opportunities which they can take further and further in their life. And especially when you see the smile on their faces and you see the results and the outcomes from the learning, that makes your day.
Okay. Has there ever been a specific situation where you have had a lack of motivation within your organisation or school?
I think you do, because not every single day is going to be a perfect day, and you do have ups and downs as a management or as a leader of the company or leader of the school as well. But what you need to do is to pick yourself up and carry on and do what you normally do. So there have been some cases, like whether the staffing wise, and you think that you have done your best or you've taken the best out of that person, but obviously if the person is not reaching to his or her best potential, then it does bring you down and make you feel that you're not doing very well, you can't justify your job very well. So I did have some days where I felt motivation is running low.
Okay. Leading on from the situation, did you overcome this, and if so, what steps did you take?
Yes, of course, I did overcome this barrier or this hurdle. Like I said, as a strategic member of the team or strategic leadership, you have to always assess and come up with a strategy which is going to make you succeed and make you successful in the profession. Not going into depth or giving you the detail of the whole scenario and thing. And it was one of a member of a team who we tried to support or to guide or coach her, but obviously her attitude wasn't right towards the children or towards her work. So I have to assess the situation, and I put a package of support mechanism for her, and which was a very short amount of time, like let's say 4 weeks time. But obviously when you put support in, you have to assess and evaluate and see whether it's making any progress or there is no impact. And with this member of a staff in particular, because like I said, her attitude wasn't right, so which led me to the capability procedure. Because sometimes you have to make that hard decisions and review the process, and I did achieve my end goal, whatever I had to get.
Brilliant. How do you feel motivation can be improved within your school?
I work with over 150 staff in our school, and within that staff you have different roles and different responsibilities. First thing I will say, you have to have a clear vision, and you need to know where you would like to take your team or take your school forward in that direction. And you need to know the team, what strategies work well, and obviously you have to know on a personal basis what are your team strengths and what are the areas for development, and whatever strategies work well, that you develop and you motivate. But the key thing is, as a leader, if you haven't got the enthusiasm or you haven't got the passion, you're not going to transfer the passion to your team, and everybody will be feeling demotivated or less motivation. So it has to come from your actions, from the strategies you put into place, to come across as a leader who've got a passion, who've got a vision, and you enthuse your team.
Inspiring me.
Yes.
Okay, finally, is there any advice you would like to give to other managers who are struggling to implement motivation? You just want to face the camera and give you advice?
I think not every single leader is exactly the same, because you don't need to become a leader if you have a different leader in your mind. take good elements of leadership and develop your own leadership style. And you will have ups and down days. You will have a brilliant day when you come out and you think, yes, I've done the best and I've achieved whatever I needed to achieve. But you might have days when things didn't go the way you wanted to be. But obviously you learn from it and you take the team along with you. Because the outcomes you get along with the team are much powerful and much stronger than a one leader can do by himself or by herself. So it's very important to recognize the strengths of your team, build and develop them on individuals so you can succeed and you can achieve the best outcomes for your company, for your school, or whichever organization you're working. It's so important to develop the new young leaders. But again, don't be disheartened. Look forward to every single day as a challenge, because if the things are running every day exactly the same, life will be too boring. So as a leader, you have to come up with ideas and bring new initiatives on your board so that your team can excel and you can challenge yourself and become a better leader.
And this concludes my interview. So below is going to be my commentary and my transcript, and I look forward to you all reading what is to follow on my page.